but I keep on logging out.
Who's that lady? Ah!
What?
Hey guys,
Ah!
how is everybody today?
Who's that?
I'm good.
Good.
Who are you?
My name is Miss Sel. We're going to get started in 1 second, but what I would like for you to do is everybody click on the 3 dots on your picture.
Where?
If you hover over your picture, you'll see 3 dots.
Okay.
And then I want you to click rename.
I don't know. Where? What? Where is it?
So if you hover over your picture, you should see 3 dots.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, and now click rename. Make sure that yours has your name on it.
Okay, got it.
Some of you say iPad.
Leave the meeting.
Some of you say puppy dog, and I want to call you by your real name.
Leave. This is. I can't get it. I don't know who this is. Me neither. Really? Oh. I don't know. Really? What in the heck is going on this? It really put that right there. I don't know who this is. I'm fine. You Like, oh my gosh. I don't know who this reading is, but I don't know. I'm not in this class. I'm not in this class.
All right. Has everybody got their name?
No.
Okay. I want you to hover over your picture. Click the 3 dots. Do you see the 3 dots? And then do you see the word rename?
Yeah, I do. I don't.
Okay, what's your name? I'll rename you. What's your name, sweet girl?
Marissa.
Marissa?
Yeah. No, Maurissa.
I'm sorry, Maur?
Yeah.
ISSA. Okay, Marissa.
Let me know if you need paper and pencil, okay?
All right, we still got a few people coming in, so I'm going to let them come in. I'm going to look through here.
Right now.
Make sure that everybody has their name changed so I can call you by your real name. I'm so excited to do some math with you guys today.
We are.
All right, we're going to start with a couple of norms, okay? Do you guys know what norms are? Norms are like adult rules.
Ah!
I'll take this
I
Unmute it, Grandma. I did. No, you didn't.
I finally started. Yep. I don't hear anything.
I'm a roof.
All right, I have you all muted for a second because I need everybody's listening ears. There's going to be times where I unmute you and we have class discussions. There's going to be times where I send you into groups. And there's going to be times when we use chats and answer real questions. You cannot use the chat to goof off and play games or I'll kick you out of the meeting. Okay? And we can't be silly or distracting our friends or I'll also kick you out because this is a fun way for us to come and do math together and we're all going to be respectful and be nice. And we're going to use the meeting like we're supposed to. Does everybody understand? Yeah? Give me thumbs up if you're ready to do some fun math. Yay. Awesome. Give me another thumbs up if you agree to the rules of the meeting. All right. All right. I am going to unmute you. If you have a lot of background noise, just go ahead and mute yourself. Like if your parents are talking in the background or if your baby sister or brother starts to cry, just mute yourself and that'll keep me from having to mute you, okay? Oops. Continue, unmute. All right. Hold on one second. My co-host is calling me. Hi, Jamie. Yes. Can you get on? Yeah. Okay.
Leave.
Which link did you use?
Leave.
Yeah, we're on here, and so are other people.
Daddy, how do you like?
See you in a minute. Bye. All right. There's Jamie. There you are. All right, Galaxy. What is your real name? Galaxy J7 Refine. Who is that? I'm going to go ahead and change your names. Can you tell me your real name? Galaxy, what's your real name? And I see an iPhone. Whose iPhone? Anybody there?
Hello.
Hey, buddy, what's your name?
Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
She don't know you.
What's your name, buddy?
Kyrie.
Tyree? T-Y-R-E-E?
No, it's Kyrie.
Sorry. K-Y-R. K-Y-R.
I.
Carrie Gauss.
Okay.
Shut up. It's Carrie Gauss.
All right. Did I spell it right, Kyrie?
Hi, David.
All right. 2 E's?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I still got some people getting on, so we're going to let them get on. All right, I'm going to mute everybody. And one more time, just for the new people that are just jumping on, make sure that you rename yourself. If you don't rename yourself, I will have to ask you to leave the meeting, or I'll have to make you leave the meeting. It's just for safety. I've got to make sure that I know who everybody is and that we don't have any people on here that aren't supposed to be on here. So change your name. If you don't know how, click those 3 dots and just change it to whoever you are. That way I know who to call you on as well. And I'll put you in breakout rooms. All right. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to watch a quick little video. And as you watch this video, I want you, let me get my screen ready here. I want you to be thinking about, I want you to be thinking about what you see in the video and what you think you might need to solve this problem. How many of you are used to the tools? Do you know how to raise your hand? If you go to manage participants and you can see your hand raising tools. How many of you have heard of the word area? Who can raise their hand? How many of you have heard of the word area? You can use your hands in the video too if you have your video on. Nicole, what does area mean? I'm going to unmute you, Nicole. Oh, it's not letting me. Can you unmute yourself, Nicole?
My real name is Emily.
Emily, I thought so. I know your mother. All right.
How to do it? I'll share my screen.
All right, Emily. I got you, Emily. Emily, what does the word area mean? When you think about the word area, what do you think of? Can anybody help our friend Emily? Who else has heard of the word area? When your teacher says, let's find the area of this shape. What do you guys think?
See that?
Thomas, what do you think it means?
I know.
I wasn't raising my hand.
Oh, you weren't raising your hand?
Well, we were, but I think we missed
Understood.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's okay. Let's see, Emma, you have your hand raised. What when I say area, what are you thinking?
This inside.
Say it one more time. You were a little bit quiet at the beginning.
The stuff that's inside of a shape.
Yeah. When we're finding area, we're finding the space that's inside of a shape. So if I have a square, I'm going to find how much space is inside that shape. If I have a circle, I'm just finding how much space is inside that shape. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be problem solvers. I'm going to give you a little bit of information, and then I'm going to need your help to help me solve an area problem. And when I say area, I'm talking about the space inside the shape. Everybody say that one time with me. Ready? Area means what?
A
So
space inside the
inside.
shape.
Yep, everybody say it. I got to see all your mouths moving. Area is the space inside the shape. All right. Let's watch this video real quick. I'm going to share my screen. Can everybody see my screen? I see some head nods. All right. Oh, wait. Yes. Okay. All right. Did everybody see what he was doing? Give me a thumbs up if you saw what he was doing. Yeah? I'm going to send you into breakout rooms in 1 second. You're going to be working with a partner or with a small group, and I need you to answer 2 questions for me. Here's the 2 questions that I want you to answer. With your group, I want you to see how many squares will it take to fill up the yellow rectangle. So if I rewind this, here is our yellow rectangle. With your group, I want you to figure out, to estimate how many of these square tiles you think it will take to fill up the yellow square. I want you to think of an estimate that you know is too high and one that you know is too low. I'm going to let you watch this once more. This is the information that he's given you. So with your group, you're going to think of an estimate. How many squares will it take to fill that yellow rectangle? Does anyone have any questions before we go into groups? I'm going to look for hands. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go estimate with your group. Can I get your thumbs up? All right. All right, guys, when you see the blue button pop up on your screen, just go ahead and go into the room, okay?
Deanna, do you want me to go into a room?
Yeah, if you want to, and then I'll just kind of bounce around.
Okay.
We don't even have square or anything. Well, the one he was trying to fill up in the video, the yellow one.
Yeah. How many are you guys thinking?
I feel like there would be 9 on each side.
Yeah, 9.
Okay.
10. 80.
So you think there'll be 9 on this side and 9 on this side? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking. So how many squares total do you think that would be?
So if you do 9 times 9, because that's how you estimate area. So 9 times 9 would be 81, correct?
Yeah. Is
I
that
think
your
that might be
estimate?
my answer.
Okay. Jack thinks 81. What are you thinking, Thomas and Julia?
80. 80.
80. Okay.
Because 8 times 10 is 80.
Okay. I like where your head's at. Emma, what are you thinking?
Maybe there would be like 10 on each side.
Maybe 10 on each side. So if I have 10 going down the length and 10 going across the width, what do you think the area might be?
100.
Oh, why do you think that, Thomas? Why do you think 100?
As 10 times 10 is 100.
Yeah, and when we think about that multiplication symbol, are we just finding equal rows and columns? So if we have 10 rows of 10 squares, right? I have 10 rows and 10 squares in each row, I would have 100.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Emma thinks 100. Thomas and Julia are going with 80. Jack is at 81. Jason, what are you thinking?
I think 80 because it looks like there's supposed to be 9 on the top and then 10 on this side.
Okay, 9 and 10. Sorry, 9 across the top and 10 down the side.
Yeah.
So you think 90? 90? Okay. All right.
Miss Nels,
Yes.
whenever I was in my class, my teacher did tell me since a square has all equal sides, all of them are equal.
Is it a square or is it a rectangle?
Rectangle. In my view, it looked like a square, but it is a rectangle.
Okay. I like where you're
I kind of do agree
I
with
like how
Jason.
you're remembering those properties of a square. I'm going to have you share that with the whole group in a minute, okay? All right.
Just unmute yourself and tell her, so I can't hear you. You're muted.
I can't hear you.
Hey, guys. Allison, can you unmute yourself, baby? There you go. Allison, what's your estimate?
10.
You think it's going to take 10 of those little squares? Okay. Braylon, what is your estimate?
I think it's going to take 30, maybe.
You think 30? Why do you think that?
Because like if you put like it's a big square and you have to fill it in and I think it's gonna take 30.
Okay. All right. Austin boys, what's your estimate?
Same as Braylon.
Okay, you're thinking 30. Who else do we have in here? I have a Chromebook. What's your name, buddy? What is it? Can you unmute yourself?
Sergio.
Sergio. S-E-R-G-I-O? S-E-R-G-I-O?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to rename you. How about that?
Okay.
All right. All right. It looks like we got people coming back in.
think we got everybody, Miss Jana.
Got everybody?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go back to sharing our screen here. Can everybody see my screen? Can you give me a thumbs up if you see my screen? Awesome. All right, guys. I want you to try to do something for me, but you're going to have to promise me that you're all going to give me your very best students. Can we promise? All right. I am going to let you draw on my screen, but I'm going to have to show you how to do that, okay? You guys excited to draw on my screen? All right. I am going to let me see down here, Emma. Where are you, Miss Emma? Emma, I lost you. Can you unmute? There you are. Unmute. Hey, Emma.
Hi.
Can you please tell the group what your estimate was?
I thought it was 100 because it looks like there would be 10 on each side.
All right. So you believe that if we continued putting blocks across this top row that there would be 10, yes? And you believe that if we continued to put blocks down the side that there would be 10?
It looks longer than the other side, though.
Oh, it looks longer than the other side. So do you want to change your estimate?
I maybe think on the side there would be maybe more or less of 20 and 10 on the side.
Okay. 10 across the top and 20 down the side. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Thomas, you and Julia had a different estimate. Can you unmute yourselves and share with us what your estimate was?
We think it was 80, but now we sort of think it's 90. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're changing your estimate. Tell me why you're changing.
Because we can see it better now, yeah.
Okay. Tell me why you think 90.
Because we think that one side looks like maybe 9, and the other side looks maybe like 10.
One side looks like 9. Which side do you think is 9?
We want the font.
This one, the top line?
Yeah.
And you think that this sideline, maybe we could say the width you think is 9 and the length you think is 10?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and if I have 9 equal rows or 9 columns with 10 in each one, what would your total area be?
90.
90. Okay, so this is what I want everybody to do. I would like everybody at the top of your screen, you should see a green bar that says you are viewing Jana's screen. If you click that little drop down arrow, you should see some options. There should be one there that says annotate or markup or something like that.
It says annotate.
Annotate, ANNOTATE. Click that and see if you guys can write your estimate on my screen.
Emma Ruth, did you have a question? Emma, did you have a question?
Well, no, I don't because you just told me.
Okay.
So find somewhere on the screen. Oh, I see some people said 10. Oh, 100. Okay. I see an estimate of 100, 90, 50, 90. Ooh, I like seeing all these estimates come in. Ooh, 120. Try to not write on your friends. 122. 108. Cool estimate. 115. 120. Ooh, somebody chose to use the text. Awesome job. 112, 60, 90. I really like your estimates. Guys, I want you to think, what information do we need in order to solve this problem, in order to see how many square tiles, 72, 121, still have some coming in? I want you guys to see, talk to me for a second. What information would we need, or think first, and then I'll let you talk, to be able to solve this problem? What information might we need? Think about it. In order to solve the problem, what information do you need to get the exact answer? Because we've all made some pretty good estimates, and we all think that it's going to be close to 100. I see some heads nodding. What information do you need from me in order to be able to solve this problem exactly? When you have something that you think that we would need, I want you to raise your hand, and Miss Jamie and I are going to try to call on you. If we have your name, we'll be able to call you by your real name. If you haven't changed your name, then we'll have to call you by your iPad name.
If you tell.
Sergio, what information do you think we need to solve this problem exactly? What do you think, Sergio?
No. Exactly. I'm mad at you then.
I'm gonna come back to you, Sergio. I want you to think about it, okay? I'm gonna come back to you. What information do you think that we need to find the exact area? Christopher, you have your hand up.
No, that I was raising my hand for a question.
Okay, Christopher, what question do you have?
It's just that I was doing like I was planning, but then it got the blue button and I wanted it to take it off, and then I clicked the blue button and then I got here and then I started to do it, but I didn't have any more time.
Oh, that's
So can
okay.
we do the time again so we could do it? So I could do it.
Sure, we're gonna go back into breakouts in 1 minute.
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
You're very welcome, sweet boy. Who has an idea? What information do we need to solve this problem exactly? To find the exact answer? Reese, what do you think?
To add all the sides together, and then we get the same, and then we get our area.
So you think if we add all the way around all 4 sides, maybe?
Yeah,
Is that going to give us the space inside the shape or the space around the shape?
around the shape.
Around the shape. And we need to find the space in the shape. So what do you think would help us find the space in the shape with your idea? How could you extend your thinking?
Maybe we have to take the inside and add it all together, and then we get it.
Okay, if we add all the rows inside it?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like where you're thinking. Who else has another good idea? How many of you agree with Reese that we could add up all the rows inside the shape? Okay, some people agree. Who has a different idea?
Allison has her hand raised.
Allison, can you share with us?
Let's see. Allison, can you share, honey?
Hey, Allison. Can you hear us? We unmuted you. What information do you think that we need?
You can count by tens.
I'm sorry?
You can count by tens.
I can't hear you, baby. Can you talk a little bit louder?
You can count by tens.
Oh, you think we might be able to count by tens in order to find it? Okay.
I also saw Eli hold up something.
I did. Eli, can you share with us what you held up?
Link times with.
Ooh, can you talk to us about that, Eli? What do you mean? What do you mean when you say length times width? Because we haven't talked about those two words yet. What is length and width? Oh, I lost you, Eli. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to unmute you. Or can you unmute yourself, maybe? It's not letting me unmute you.
All right, he's unmuted.
All right, Eli. Can you share with us what length and width are? Miss Jamie, if you look at Miss Jamie's board, what she's drawing, she's got a little model there. Can you talk us through that? You don't want to share?
He's acting shy. Sorry.
Okay.
He
That's
doesn't
okay.
want to talk.
That's okay. Can anybody help? Can anybody extend Eli's thinking? Because Eli brought up two big words, length and width. I want to know what those words are. Who can help me extend that? Emma?
Length is like the place that's on the side, and width. Wait, am I saying that right? Length and width are on the side and the top.
Oh, okay. The side and the top.
And also, something just happened to my screen.
Uh-oh. How many of you can see Miss Jamie's board? Give me a thumbs up if you can see Miss Jamie's board. Do you see the model that she drew for us?
Yeah, but I can see everybody, but I don't see there's the home screen and then the bar of people.
Yep, that's how it's supposed to be. That's a good view for you, Emma. So if we look at Miss Jamie's screen, we see that there's a square and we have two sides. There's length and there's width. But Eli gave us something else. He gave us another clue. He said length times width. I wonder what he's thinking. Length times width. What do we do when we multiply? What does it mean to multiply? Christopher, I see your hands up. What does it mean to multiply? Can you unmute and tell us what it means to multiply?
It means that it's like adding, but you multiply by the number. If you multiply one number by another number, it gets bigger.
That's right. Sometimes when we multiply a whole number by a whole number, it gets bigger. That's a good thought. What happens when you multiply? Let's see, Austin, I see that your hand's up. Can you add on to Eli's thinking the idea of times?
Where you keep on adding how much times the other number says until you get to that number.
Oh, so multiplication is kind of like repeated addition.
Mm-hmm.
So Eli's idea kind of connects to, someone said earlier we could just count all the rows. They said we could count all the rows over and over until we fill it up. So maybe Eli's idea is to multiply them instead of counting them. Can we get lost sometimes when we have to count really high numbers? Is it easier to multiply sometimes because we don't have to count all those different rows? All right. Does anybody have any other idea of how we might solve this problem? What information are you gonna need? What information do you have to solve this problem? Kyrie, what information do we have to have?
The things about, oh my God, I can't say it. Wait.
Tell me you do something.
No, I'm trying. Oh my God.
What do you think, Kyrie? What information do we have to have? What do we have to know about this problem in order to solve it? We have ideas on how to solve it, that we could add all the rows, that we can multiply length and width, but what do we have to know?
You know how much you got?
Yeah, we need to have an idea of how big that shape is, don't we? We need some measurements. So I'm going to show you guys some information. I'm going to share my screen. Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. All right. We're gonna go to Act 2. So first we estimated. I want you to look at the Act 2. And I'm going to show you a picture. Maybe. Come on. Wow. Looky there. Hold on. Resume share. I've got to change the way that I'm sharing my screen because you can't see a Word doc. Hold on 1 second. I need you to see this. Wow. Look at that, guys. Does that help us solve this problem a little bit more? What are our measurements there? We have some more information. Give me a thumbs up if you see the length and the width of that rectangle. What are the length and the width? Who can share with me the length and width? Can somebody raise their hand? Share with me what you see. What do you guys see? Allison, what do you see, baby? Allison, what do you see? How wide is that shape? How wide is it? All right, Allison, I'm going to come back to you. When you have your answer, raise your hand, okay? Who can help me with this shape? Galaxy, I'm trying to change my screen to be able to see you, but I can't. Jack, can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
How wide is that shape?
9.
9 square plates. And all right, if you're drawing, please stop drawing.
And can I go ahead and do the?
Yeah, what do you think the width is?
Width is 12 square plates.
The width is 9.
Oh yeah,
and the length is 12. Is that going to help you guys solve this problem a little bit more?
Yes.
Yes. All right, I've got one more picture that I want to show you, okay? Let me go back here. One more picture. Oh. Let me... All right. I'm gonna share this with you guys. This is an example of one small square inside the larger square. It's 3 by 3. One floor tile will fit 3 rows of 3 plates. All right, so I've given you some information. I've given you a floor tile, one floor tile with 3 rows of 3 plates. I've also given you the length of 9 square plates and 12 square plates. I'm going to break you back into small groups.
Hey, Janet.
Yes?
Before we go, I just want to double check. The 9 square plates are not the plates he was putting, or not those things he was putting on there.
They are.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
that's 9 like square plates of those tiles.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
Correct. 9 of those blue square tiles.
Okay.
So he calls those, we call them hundreds blocks. He's calling them square plates for this lesson.
Got it.
So there is 9 square plates. All right, if you continue to draw on the screen, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the meeting. Please be kind. I'm going to clear it one more time, but next time I'm going to have to ask you to leave. All right, I'm going to break you into small groups. And I want you with your group to figure out a way to find the area. Remind me again, let's see, who's somebody we haven't heard from? Let's see. Sally. Is that your real name? I don't think that's your real name. What's your real name, buddy?
My name's Cable. That's my mom's name.
Cable. Cool name. Can you spell it for me?
Yeah. Gable.
I really like your name, Gable. All right,
Yep.
I'm gonna break you into small groups, but before I do, will you remind the group what area means when we find the area?
Area is the inside of a square.
Or inside of any shape, right?
Yes, inside of any shape.
Space inside. So with your groups, I want you guys to now, I don't want you to estimate, I want you to find the exact area. You can draw on your paper, you can draw on your screen, and then when we come back together, I want you to share with the big group what you guys found. Capiche?
Capiche.
All right, Christopher, are you ready to go into your group this time? Awesome. All right. Let's get into groups. I'm going to make
I'm muted.
smaller groups.
Hey, I have a new name.
All right, here we go, guys. A little bit smaller groups this time. Make sure I'm going to move to group 2. I'm going to try to make sure that we have an adult in every room. Move to group 3. All right, I think we're good. Yeah. Ezra, are you good on group? Hey, guys.
Hello.
All right, what are we thinking? How are we going to solve this problem?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. All right, talk to me.
Yay.
So we could do 9 times 12.
9 times 12. Okay.
Then we can skip count to find the answer.
Okay. So I'm gonna come over to the board and see if I'm writing this correctly. So you want to do 9 times 12 because the square was 9 tiles by 12 tiles long. Is that what you're thinking?
I am.
Yeah. And how are you going to solve that? You said you're going to skip count?
Yeah.
By what?
Whatever number. I don't really mind which number. I guess 12.
12?
No.
Like that?
No, like skip count, like 12, 24. Yeah, like that.
Okay, what comes next?
36.
Okay.
48.
48.
Okay.
60.
Okay.
No, not 50, 60.
Okay.
72.
72.
Okay.
84.
Okay.
96.
Okay.
Now let me see how many I have done. 1, 2, 3.
Gone wrong.
7, 8. So 108.
All right, I have a question. When you are adding these 12s, when you were skip counting by 12, how did you know, like when you got up to these, did you just memorize these or were you adding 10 and 2 more?
I have memorized those.
You've memorized them. Okay, awesome. I was just curious if you were adding 10 and 2 more.
I got one.
All right, that's a cool strategy. You guys come up with a second strategy and I'm gonna join a different group, okay?
I got one.
All right, Kyrie, share your strategy with the group. Hey, Allison. Can you unmute yourself? Did nobody join your group? They did? You guys have a strategy?
Okay, so if I don't have any more
Yeah?
questions,
You can go back into, you don't remember?
40 to 30 minutes.
All right. Let's go back into the room and see if everybody's there, okay?
I got one person that said they're okay. All right. Well, if you got any questions, email me, message me. Like I said, you guys will get extra credit for being on here. And then my next meeting is Wednesday at 11:30. Okay. All right. Y'all be good. Take care, and I will.
Hey guys, do you guys have your strategy already? Eli, Gable, Abel, Ryan, do you guys have your strategy to solve this problem? Can I see some thumbs up? You're muted, I can't hear you.
They did a great job in group talking about strategies.
Awesome, perfect. I'm gonna check on one more group and I will be right back, okay?
Okay.
See if you guys can come up with another strategy. Yeah, while I'm gone. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, just by giving me thumbs up, did anybody do repeated addition? Thumbs up, nope. Okay. All right.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Are you guys good on your strategy? Yeah, are you ready to go back into the main room and share with the group?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna bring everybody in.
Okay.
There's a part. This is going to be interesting. All right. So I already heard some people added, some people multiplied, some people broke numbers apart, some people didn't break any numbers apart. All right. So we got a lot of strategies. We are ready. All right.
All right. I think that we have most everybody back. There's still a couple people coming back in. Man, I love skipping through your rooms and hearing your different strategies. I heard at least 4 different ones already.
Nice.
All right. Are you guys ready to share? Who wants to go first? Who wants to share their strategy first? Musa, I saw your, you keep jumping away from me. You want to share your strategy? Did I say your name? Did I say your name correctly?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. All right. We can't see you.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Everyone's frozen on my screen. They're like,
Huh. The internet might be getting glitchy because it's kind of
yeah.
Just give it a second. Hopefully it'll unfreeze. Okay, babe?
Yeah, it already unfreezed.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Musa, did you want to share? I lost you. You're skipping around on me. Musa, do you want to share your screen?
Um,
Or hold up your writing, your thinking?
no.
Okay. Thomas, do you have an idea?
Yes.
All right.
9. We think it's 9 times 9, and the answer would be 81. We think it's that because you said each square had 9 in them, and the 9 big squares, so it would be 9 times 9, and it equals 81.
Oh, okay. 9 times 9. And you think it's 81. So, Thomas, I want to go back. I'm going to share this picture with you.
I think it is 180. 108.
Okay. All right. So, Thomas, you said that each one of these small squares has how many in them?
9.
Each of those small squares has 9. I lost my menu. I was going to try to. There it is. And take. Okay. I'm going to try to add something here to make it a little bit easier to see. I believe that there is.
They can't see me because I stopped the video. I only stopped the video when like this. I have to see the teacher.
Hold on, I got to move these a little bit. Okay, so you think that each one of these has 9 in it?
Yes.
And then there's 9 of those? Is that what,
Yeah.
and so you said 9 times 9 is 81?
Yes.
That's what you're thinking? Okay. Who has a different idea? Austin, what was your idea, bud?
12 times 9.
12 times 9. Austin, why do you think 12 times 9?
Because there's 9 plates and 12 plates for the length and the width, and I got 108.
Okay, so you were imagining if you filled 12 rows up with 9 in each row that you would get 108?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did you multiply that? Did you just know that fact, or how did you solve that?
I skip counted by 9s.
You skip counted by 9s. Can you do that for us while Miss Jamie records it?
9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 53, 62, 71, 80, 89, and 98, and 108.
All right, awesome. Who has a different strategy, or maybe similar but a little bit different? Jason?
So I thought since 9 times 10 is 90, then if you do 9 times 2 will equal 18, and then you could do 9 plus 18 and will equal 108.
Oh, okay. So you broke that 12 into a 10 and a 2 and got 90 and 18, and then you added those together. Wow, look at Miss Jamie's board, you guys. That's a very cool strategy. We're going to call that decomposition. He broke that big square into smaller pieces and then just added it all together. Can you do that if you have a really large number? He decomposed that big square. Kaylin's saying yes. Jack, do you want to share your strategy?
Someone else already showed it, and it was the skip counting, remember?
Yeah, but that was in our small group. So I can, woo, I just tripped over my bag. This was Jack's strategy. So he kind of was thinking the same thing as our not decomposition. Who did the skip counting? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Can't remember either.
Somebody. He did 9 equal groups of 12. So he did 9 equal groups of 12, and he skip counted by 12s, and he kept going until he did that 9 times. Does that make sense? Yeah. Does anybody else have a different strategy? Emily, were you raising your hand? No? Reese, you have a different one?
No, David was the one that did the skip counting.
David was the one that did the skip counting. Thank you. We'll add his name to that.
It's the Austin boys.
Austin boys. Thank you. And who had the decomposition?
I think that was Julia. And then
Julia?
No, Jason.
Jason. Thank you. Thank you for helping with our names. All right. We have 2 different answers. We have one that's 81 and one that's 108. They're both very good answers. How many of you are excited to see what the real answer is? What is the real area of that square? Are you guys excited?
Yes.
Yeah? All right. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go to Acts 3. Because when we're finding area, oh, that's the wrong screen, Jana. Back here. Where is Chrome? There it is. Okay. When we are finding area, let me move this guy out of the way. 3 act task. Where did you go? When we're finding area, we're trying to find the space inside a shape. So here's Act 3 where we're going to see whether or not we got it right, okay? How many did he lay across the top, you guys?
He laid 9.
9, okay. Whose strategy is he using right now by making equal rows? He's got 3 rows of how many? I'm going to come back to you over here. 3 rows of how many does he have right now? Can you show? Oh, I see your hands. 3 rows of 9. Good. 3 rows of 9. And so if we were going to use the strategy that he's using, could we say 9 plus 9 plus 9? Have we filled up the whole area yet? Not yet, right? We've got to keep going. Miss Jamie's underlining the strategy that he's using, the skip counting strategy. He's got equal rows. Uh-oh, here we go. All right. How many did he get? Let's go back here. Pause. We have 9 square units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 square units. And this way we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 square units. So if we have 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9, 12 times, or 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, 9 times, what is the total area of our square? What's the total area of our square? Jason, what's our total area? Can you unmute, Jason?
The total area is 108.
108. I am going to draw on my screen here for you, Thomas, because I think that you had a very good idea. I think it was just kind of hard to see. Thomas kind of used the decomposition, but we only saw 9 squares when actually there were 12 squares with 9 in each. So Thomas, if you used your strategy, Thomas and Julia, if you used your strategy, which was a very good one, it was just kind of hard to predict how many squares were in there. So instead of doing 9 times 9, how might you change your strategy? I'm trying to find you on here because I think that you had a wonderful strategy. Where did you guys go? Thomas and Julia, are you on here? I can't see them. Did they get off?
I don't see them.
I don't see them either. Thomas and Julia had a really good strategy. They were saying that there would be 9 squares. Whoops. Hold on one sec. I wonder if I can change that color to white. They said there would be 9 squares in each. Remember when we showed you one? So wouldn't it be easy for us to say, okay, well, if there's 9 there, we could do 9 times 12 that way and decompose the shape that way? It was just kind of hard for us to see that there were 12 square tiles inside of there instead of 9. This is what I want you guys to do. In your chat box, I want you to finish the sentence for me. Area means to find blank. Area means to find blank. Area means to find blank. What does it mean to find area? Can you finish the sentence in the chat box? Oh, Olivia, I love your answer. Abby, I love your answer. Space inside a shape. Olivia said to find how many square units are inside the shape. I like how you clarified that. Total squares that are in the shape. Cool, Reese. Awesome. Jason means to find the space. What space? Inside, outside, where? Where are we going to find that space? To find the whole thing inside the shape. I love it. Love it, love it. Austin Boy says, how much do we need to find? Where are we going to find that? Inside the shape or outside the shape? Ooh, how many square units you need to fill the shape. Good answers, guys. Space inside of shape. I really love it, guys. Good answers. All right, give me a thumbs up if you know what area is the space inside a shape. Today we saw 3 different really good strategies. We saw repeated addition, we saw skip counting, and we saw multiplication. Are all 3 of those strategies very much related? See Miss Jamie's board? Are all 3 of those strategies very much related? Yeah. We've got multiplication. We have skip counting and decomposition. Jason, I love that you came up with that decomposition strategy, because the reason I love that is I'm going to leave you guys with a challenge problem. And if you do the challenge problem, that's the wrong one again. If you do the challenge problem, I want you to have your parents take a picture and send it to your teacher. Your teacher will send it to us, and we will spotlight your amazing thinking. So here's Act 4. We're not going to do this together, but I want to see if you could figure it out. How many blue plates would it take to cover the purple part of the floor? How many yellow squares would it take to cover your classroom floor? We're not going to do that part because you're not in your classroom, so we can't solve that one. But how many blue plates would it take to cover the purple part of the floor? So I'm going to show you this one more time so you can look and get the information that you need. The challenge problem is how many blue plates would it take to cover the purple part of the floor? I'm going to unmute everybody so that you can ask questions if you need to ask questions. And then I will.
Okay.
What do we need to draw next?
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Or
What color?
The challenge question is how many blue plates would it take to cover the purple part of the floor?
draw your 4 blue.
Hannah?
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
Oh, 104.
3.
Ooh. The challenge, you have to show your work and
Can
send a
you count
picture.
them just to make sure you have 4?
Okay.
Good job. And what letter do you think we should put in there for blue?
8.
Does
Wait, give me
anybody,
108.
There you go.
does anybody have any
So I'm going to put a
questions?
B in
before we
these
take off?
4 just so that I know these are my blue.
I have a question.
Hold on one
All right,
second.
so now we have a group of red Easter eggs over.
All right. Who has a question?
Kyrie does.
Tyree, what's your question, buddy?
On the math problem, do we get 108?
Is the answer 108 or is that for the first one? Yes.
Yeah, the first one.
The first one, you're right, Kyrie, it is 108.
Okay, now I know what to add.
Okay, now you got it.
Miss Janet,
Oh,
a screenshot picture of this up on our Facebook page so they can refer to it.
That's a good idea, you guys. I will put a screenshot of this on our Facebook page.
okay. So I think it's 108,
Man shift
104 equals.
ah,
Did you take a picture of my face?
desktop. Okay. I will put a picture of this, and then how about that? I will put a
8, 9, 10, 11,
link
12.
to our Facebook in the chat. Is that okay?
200.
And our Facebook is also i-LEADR.
Yeah, I will put that link there. And with your parents' permission, you can check out that. You can check out that link. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting there. Everybody's internet's a little bit slow these days. Command C. All right, guys. Let me come back here. Everyone, this is our Facebook link, and I will post the picture there, okay, for anybody that needs it.
And any teachers that are watching this, you can then even email that picture to your parents. So that way they can see it.
I wonder. I guess you can't put a picture in that chat. I was like, I wonder if I could put the picture in the chat, but I can't. All right, guys. Any questions? If you do, unmute yourself and ask.
Right.
All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us. Bye, guys.
Bye.